Yo, man, what is up, man? What is up? It's your boy Upchuck Gaming. We are here. We are live. Plus on Block. Psych. Welcome to the Block Podcast, man. This is the first episode, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Just for the simple fact that I love gaming, man. And while I did have the Plus on Block podcast, you know, I kind of wanted to branch out a little bit and just talk about gaming in general, dude. I definitely love gaming. Gaming is something that has helped me like throughout. Like it's really like changed, my life, kept me away from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all gamers at the end of the day. And yeah, I definitely want to talk about the broad general aspect of gaming instead of just kind of focusing on fight games or whatever with my man Dre. But I'm definitely gonna sprinkle in some fight game stuff up in here. But first and foremost, man, shout out to everybody that's gonna be in here. Shout out to everybody that's gonna listen to this, dude. It's gonna be a fun show. So, like I said, with this podcast, I'm definitely just gonna be talking about a lot of different stuff. Gonna do some solo shit for a little bit. Try to get my feet wet, trying to get back into the podcast mood or whatever. Definitely looking at Sundays, probably like around 8:30. I was gonna do it at 10, but I'm like, I don't really want to wait that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something that I didn't. I felt, in all honesty, it was better for me to do it a little bit earlier, just because I don't want to wait too late throughout the day or whatever. But yeah, so we're gonna get straight into it, dude. As you see, we got my man Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this Avengers. This Avengers game, Marvel Avengers by Square Enix, dude. This is a game. It's either gonna love this or you're gonna hate this game. I mean, it's like no in between. Even if you love it, you're not gonna. It's just I don't know. I still have some trepidations about this game, but let's talk about this. Is a first impression. I haven't beat the game yet, um, but I will say that this game has potential. It definitely has potential, and I will give it that. So if you don't know, this is kind of like a deviate away from the MCU Avengers or whatever. But the cast is really good. I think the story is the best part of this game right now. The story right now is so damn good. It's actually wanting me to play more and more and more. So big shout out to them, man. I think the cast is amazing. It kind of they kind of have like the attitudes and the mannerisms of the Avengers we have come to know and love, from Tony Stark to Bruce, what I'm saying, to Natasha, what I'm saying. Like everybody is A1, bro. Like I really like the production on the story, dude. Like the story is really it's something that I was afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go in the new direction, new villain, Modok. Well, he's not a new villain, but a new villain for like game wise, unless you're talking about Marvel versus Capcom. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and you kind of understand how AIM and these robots are able to contend with the Avengers. It makes sense now because at first I'm like, man, these niggas beating up robots. They struggling with robots. You know what I'm saying? These niggas really struggling with robots, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, oh, I think I'm lying now. But yeah, so they definitely struggling with robots. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know. But once you get the story, get the background or whatever, then you kind of understand how they're able to do that. And I'm like, all right, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. Each character, bruh, like I don't have Cap yet. I play with everybody else so far, and they all feel unique. They all feel fucking unique, dude. And that's one thing I love about the game the most. It's like you're not really playing the same character over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I like. You know, um, that's something that I like, and I do. Hold on one second. That's something that I like about it because you can't get bored. If everybody, it's kind of how Destiny was. Like to me, Destiny, they all kind of played the same a little because this is like a Destiny game. I mean, it's a loot shooter, loot beat 'em up, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't understand is the fact that what they did with this. I mean, they had a better opportunity because they are using the Avengers. I mean, So yeah, Hulk doesn't play like Kamala. You know what I'm saying? And hold on 1 second. I'm trying to fix something right now. There we go. Yeah, Hulk doesn't play like Kamala, or Iron Man doesn't play like Natasha. I like calling her Natasha. Black Widow, of course. And it's just shit like that that makes me happy. So you can like switch up characters if you want to or shit like that. And I think that's actually a good thing for the game. It gives the game more variety, different strategies and shit like that. So when you look at shit like that, you know what I'm saying, is actually a really, really, really good thing about the game. Now, as far as like the mission types, I can kind of already see where this is going. Like I said, it's a lot like Destiny. Jarvis is literally my nigga. Well, I forgot the nigga name of Destiny, the little block joint. He's literally the same thing. It makes more sense with Jarvis, of course, but it doesn't. At the same time, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's the same structure. Hold this point, defeat the enemies. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna get with these type of games, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to just live with that. And but the combat to me is what separates this game from other loot shooters or loot based or whatever the hell you want to call them. Uh, when you really look at and break down this combat in this game, it's fucking fire, bro. The combat in this game is so good. And people will say, "Oh, it's a button masher." It's not a button masher, bro. It's not a button masher. I don't look at it as a button masher because it's like that on the surface. You have a light punch, a heavy punch. You got certain abilities, you got shit like that or whatever. But you have to kind of like look at it too, in a sense where you don't have there's more depth in this because you have superpowers, right? You have like how can I say it? You have superpowers you can use all the time. Like when you hold the R2 button, everybody has like a special ability. Then you have three abilities, and no, you have two abilities and one ultimate. So that's what I like about this game too. So when you kind of like start mixing and matching everything and them, you know, So say if you do like a jump heavy attack, right? Then you could come down, do a super, pop them up back in the air, hit them a couple times, and then go down like that. There's a lot of shit you could do, and like there's like 3 pages of skill trees in this game. So I'm pretty sure things are going to evolve as your characters evolve. And me personally, I think it's best just to kind of focus on one character, and try to upgrade that character as much as you can. I'm not trying to max them out so as you can get to the end game or whatever, because the end game is going to be more raids and shit like that. It's gonna be that type of game, bro. So if you into that, I definitely say recommend it. There's some things I really don't like about this game. First and foremost is the camera is god awful. The camera is terrible. I don't know how motherfuckers thought, like, where's the lock on system, bro? Because sometimes you could get overwhelmed in this game, right? Get overwhelmed in this game, and it sucks because you can't see shit. I mean, they give you like little indicators for you to dodge. I think the dodge mechanic is kind of busted too, a little bit, especially with certain characters. I do enjoy playing other characters. I like Black Widow and Hulk are like my favorite so far, and Iron Man a little bit too. Kamala is a little rough for me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like she's my type of character, but they kind of force you to play with these characters. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can, I guess it's a part of the story. So you have to play with each Avenger somewhat, solo too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like, once this game starts going and they start ironing shit out and, it's starting to fix a couple things. Some things in the frame rate. Jesus Christ, the frame rate is fucking crazy in this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking nuts, and you kind of like Black Widow, her ultimate. Every time you bust that joint out, man, that motherfucker dropping. Them frames is dropping. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? It is what it is. This, I think, next gen, this game is going to be really, really fucking good. Just for the simple fact they was able to get Destiny, 4K 60 on that. It has a lot of shit going on in that game too. So I can only imagine what the next gen is going to do for this game. But overall, man, I am enjoying myself, man. I'm about, I want to say about 5, 6 hours in. And it's pretty good so far. I mean, like I said, the story is really keeping me going, man. And just trying to figure out new ways to attack people with certain Avengers and stuff like that. And I'm definitely can't wait to link up with the boys, you know what I'm saying? And, do some of these raids and stuff. Like I said, this is really not my type of game. It's really not. And I'm not really, I like what I like, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of rough to a certain extent, but at the same time, I do feel like it's a good introductory. If you like the Avengers, I think you're gonna like this game. You're gonna have to kind of deal with the nuances until next gen. I think like I said, once next gen come, I think this game is gonna be played for a very, very, very long time. Especially with all the free characters coming. Now they do got like kind of like some battle passes for all the characters that's coming, like a $10 for a hero pass. I don't even know a lot of shit about this game yet, but I did read about that, and I'm just like, yeah, they're gonna be charging you out the ass, bro. That's what this shit about to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make their money somehow, man. Especially with free characters and missions and shit, man. You're gonna have to come out the pocket somehow. They do have microtransactions. It's all cosmetics, of course. I'm not really trying to buy anything. We're just gonna have to make it do what it do. What up, what up, Cyber Dragon, man? Thank you for coming through, bro. But I'm just talking about Avengers, man. Like I said, I think it's a good game so far. I'll probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. We'll see once I beat the game and do some of the post game content or whatever, and then to kind of go from there. But like I said, overall, I do like it. Do I love it? No, but I do like it though. It may change. It may go up or down, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, definitely check it out, man. If you're into the Avengers, I think it's a pretty cool game. Now, I kind of want to, this gen is definitely coming to an end. It's coming to an end, of course. I mean, even though we still don't know the prices of these consoles, man, it's September. And I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm not very confident I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. I'm not, at least not at launch. I'm just not confident. It just, due to the COVID and everything, man, it was already going to be limited at first, but I think just because COVID hit, it's going to be hard, very hard pressed to get a PlayStation 5. So we're just going to have to wait and see what's going on with that. But I kind of want to talk about some of my favorite games this gen, man, because this gen, while it's not better than last gen, in my opinion, it's a ton of games that I like, dude. I loved a lot of games this gen, dude, and so let's get to it. So I think first and foremost, I think at the beginning of the gen, some of my favorite games were definitely Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct put me back in the fight game scene. I'm not going to say scene, like the interest was there, right? We haven't seen Killer Instinct since what, Nintendo 64 with KI Gold. It was definitely dormant for a very long time. So to see that game come back and, for it to be, you know, free to play per se, you know what I'm saying, switching characters every month or whatever. And the roster definitely was small, but it did grow to a really diverse, good roster. The online has always been good. And they've done a great job with that game. People still play that game. I mean, is it as popular as it was 2, 3 years ago? No, but it's still a good game, man. It was a little resurgence too earlier this year, man, with KI, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely fun. So yeah, Killer Instinct is definitely up there for me. It is one of my favorite games to play constantly, man. That's when I got the 360. When I got the Xbox One, that was literally the first thing I bought was Killer Instinct, dude. I think it was like $20 or something for all six characters. I think it only launched with like four though. Then season one ended up with six, but that's literally one of my favorite games to play, and it's something that I wish I kind of would have stuck with. 'Cause I think after season three, I kind of just stopped playing the game. I didn't really, I don't know what happened with season three, but season two was the pinnacle for me. So much fun. So big shout out to Ki, man, Iron Galaxy, Double Helix, man. Good job on that. Another game that was, it was like a little game. It's called Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood. That game was so fucking fire. What up, Persona, man? Appreciate it, bro. Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood, fire game. That game was so good. So good. I love that game. My man's using like the paintbrush, man, to like paint things on the screen to get over her obstacles and shit like that, bro. The shit was just pure fire, bro. And I definitely loved the gameplay, the art style, everything was so good in that game. The only thing I really liked was like the last boss. That was a little lazy. I'm real against motherfuckers like doing just throwing shit on the screen, bro. Like, I mean, I know you guys play Arkham Knight, but if you haven't played Arkham Knight, bro, like, it was a lot of things wrong with that game, but like that final sequence was so annoying because it was just so many kill all these fucking tanks, and it was just to me that's not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you got lazy at the end, and that's the same thing that kind of hurt Max in the Curse of the Brotherhood, and it's just something that I feel like could have been done better. But like I enjoyed the sequence all the way up to that though. A really, really fucking good game, man. Really good game. And of course, I got to talk about Street Fighter Five, man. I spent a lot of hours, stupid hours on that game. Street Fighter Five. I played that game. Oh my god, I played so much of Street Fighter Five, man. And do I play it today? No. I got kind of burnt out on the game. But early on, man, seasons 1, 2, and 3, your boy was on that shit tough. I was on that shit tough every day. Didn't really care what else was out. I was just pretty much playing Street Fighter Five with the homies, my man Dre, Rail. You know what I'm saying? We was just playing Street Fighter Five every single day. It did get a lot of flack, and it was deserved. Didn't really care about arcade mode or story mode and nothing like that. It was just the online was trash, No, the online didn't even work for like 2 weeks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People have to share play the game just to play against each other. It was just weird, man, but it did kind of get over that hump a little bit, and I did enjoy it, man. Motherfucker went to Evo to play that shit. I was on 110%, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty much. Hey, baby, what's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I definitely was, man. Like Street Fighter Five was definitely something. It was just a good game. It was just a good game, man. So that's just another game that, like I said, while I don't play it now, I did play the hell out of that, man. And I'm trying to see what else. Oh, Child of Light, bro. So I'm not an RPG guy. I'm not an RPG guy, bro. Everybody knows I don't really like RPGs, especially turn-based RPGs. I do not like them. I do not like them, dude. I do not like them. Child of Light, man. When you talking about immersion, I don't know how they got me to play that game and beat that game, dude. I don't know how they do it, but Aurora, man, and that music and the combat, the story, like everything was just perfect, dude. Like, and I almost gave up on the first boss. I think he was like some type of giant or something, bro. And I was just like, hey, I'm not. This is not for me. This is not for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not for me. But once I kind of figured out the combat, I was sucked in, dude. And like it had a great skill tree, and it's just the combat was so strategic. It just kept me playing over, especially when you start unlocking characters. and you start mixing and matching certain attacks on certain enemies because certain enemies was immune to certain stuff. No, like the run of the mill RPGs. That's just how it is, and it was so much fun, dude. It was so much fun, and I really, that game really just stuck in my head this whole gen. Like every time somebody say best of this gen, I always think of Child of Light. It always comes to mind, dude. Like um, I've been wanting a sequel to that. I don't know if they ever gonna do it, but that's definitely a gem. If you have not played Child of Light, my man says the Child of Light was the greatest game I never finished, bro. That game was so fire, dude. And like I said, I don't play RPGs, bro. This is I never really been into that, so it was just something that I was like, damn, dude, that's how you sell a customer on your game, bro. You're supposed to get people who don't play that type of game to play your game, and they definitely did that with me. It was one of my favorite games of this gen, easily. You know, and then of course you got games like God of War. I really don't need to speak on that. We already know Horizon Zero Dawn. We don't have to speak on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain games that just kind of stood out. But I will say, Ghost of Tsushima, dude, that game, I got that feeling again. Immersion, bro. It's all about immersion with me, bro. Suck me in to your game, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like suck me in, and Ghost did that better than any game this gen as far as like single player. Just for the simple fact that I love samurais, I love ninjas, I love Jin Sakai. He was such a good character. His character development was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I know people saying he was kind of dry. I mean, he was just living by the code, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect the code, man. Respect the samurai way. Man, seen his dad get killed. He don't. He was forced in the position he didn't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna talk about that, bro. And we gonna keep that on the low low. We gonna keep that on the low low. You know what I'm saying? Empress on you stupid. But nah, it's just Ghost of Tsushima was actually, I really wanted to give it a 10, but of course, due to they had some hiccups or whatever, and but that's like literally my favorite single player game this generation, dude. The world amazing, the combat amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you don't get the story was dope as fuck. You see Jen turning dark, man, as the game goes on. It's something that you never. I mean, you've seen it before, but it was done perfect. Like it was believable. It was believable. You know what I'm saying? And it was believable, and that's something that I try to tell people, man. Like storytelling, I think in a single player game, bro, storytelling is very important. I think it's second next to gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think gameplay, you have to have gameplay because if the gameplay is ass, the story really doesn't matter. I just got to keep it a buck. But, the way Ghost told their story and how they did the tales and, like, the supporting cast was so fire. Like, Uni and Taka and, and Lady Masako, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so sick, man. It was, bro, I literally was just sitting there chasing foxes, bro. Like I wanted to do everything in that game because I love the world, bro. I love that world, man. And it's just, it was simply, man, I was blown away. And I had low. I'm not gonna say I had low expectations because I felt like Ghost wasn't getting the hype that The Last of Us was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay, it's Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in there because it's fucking ninjas and samurais. I'm in there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely play Ghost for most. I love stealth. Stealth is one of my favorite genres. So for me to go in there and clear out camps and shit, man, I was fucking dudes up, bro. Like, and I find enjoyment, but I didn't run away from the 1v1s, man. I love the standoffs was dope and everything. It's just something that what up, Jabari, bro? It's just something that I loved. They gave you choices. They gave you choices on how you wanted to play. Ghost of Tsushima is definitely it's S tier like a motherfucker. I don't care what nobody says. That's better. It's better than Last of Us 2. It's better than all that shit, bro. It's literally my favorite game on PlayStation this gen. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely one of my favorites. But to me, Dragon Ball Fighters is my favorite game this gen. It's not even close. I'm a diehard Dragon Ball fan. Is it the best anime? No. Is it my favorite anime? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Fighters gave me everything I wanted in a fucking game, dude. Like, man, it's so fire, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have the Dragon Ball license, Arc System Works, made a baby. And yeah, it's definitely evolved over time. Does this game have flaws? I mean, every game has flaws, bro. The game is not perfect, but fuck, man, Dragon Ball Fighters is something I'm probably going to be playing like until they make a part two. I'm always going to play the game, man. It's so much to learn. It's so much to enjoy about the game, man. The fighting mechanics is dope. It's fast paced. It's a lot of fucking craziness, man. You got super dashes and vanishes, and it's all over the place, bro. And it's an actual fighter. It's not like an arena fighter, like sorry ass Jump Force that I wasted $60 on, man. Probably one of my worst purchases of fucking of this gen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah. That Guilty Gear, bro. They Strive is looking kind of crazy, fam. I probably gonna talk about that, man. Probably on another episode. I definitely want to kind of dive into that, man. I probably get you on. We can talk about that because Strive is looking beast right now. It's definitely not looking like what everybody thought it was gonna be. They are looking out for both communities, man. For the newbies and the vets. So yeah, shout out to Arcs for that, bro. But yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters is one of those games where you can learn something new every day. And that's how you know you have a good fighter, bro. If there is like something to learn every day, something to get better at every day, then the longevity of the game is going to be there, man. It's a lot of RPS in Dragon Ball, which is it's kind of crazy. If you know what that is, that's rock paper scissors. So it's kind of like do something, do that same something again, and then whatever you're gonna change up that the second action after the first act. It's a lot of like mind games like that, but I mean, dude, they have all the characters in there you want. Some need to be better than what they're presented, but they do have all the characters in there that you want. And Roshi is coming this month. It's gonna be fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do I think I can't wait to see how he's gonna be implemented since he doesn't have a super dash. But hey, at least they keeping the canon, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely keeping the canon. So Dragon Ball Fighters easily is my favorite game this gen. I play it every day. I played it every single day, whether I'm practicing or what I'm saying, or just playing online. Like I'm always playing that game. I watch all the tournaments of Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't care how big your channel is, bro. If I'm on Twitch and I see a tournament going on for Dragon Ball Fighters, I'm gonna watch it, bro. I think they did a really good job. It's a beautiful game. You know what I'm saying? And even a game like what's that shit called? Grand Blue. I think Grand Blue is really good. I think Grand Blue is a really good game. And at high level, the game is really it kind of opens your eyes about this game. You know what I'm saying? High level, anything will open your eyes about this game. And I think Grand Blue is another gem that if you don't play it, I mean, if you don't have it, I suggest you get it. And it's more of a like a arc kind of street fighter-ish game, which is good. A lot of patience, got mix-ups, it got the character variety is dope. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's just something that you could be into that too. But I'm just trying to think of like Ori and the Blind Forest. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Ori, fire. that shit is fire, bro. Ori is sick as fuck. Ori is so good. That's one of the bright spots on the Microsoft side, bro. Like Ori in the Blind Forest. I have Will of the Wisp downloaded. I haven't gotten around to playing it yet on my laptop, but you definitely gotta man. Ori in the Blind Forest is fire, bro. The first one It made me rage. It made me happy. It gave me all type of good emotions, man. It's a beautiful game too. Such a beautiful game. Yeah, so that Ori is definitely up there. I'm trying to think what else, man. I'm just off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Um, I don't know. I think that's kind of it. I think those games stand out for the most part. I did try a lot of other games I wasn't into, like Final Fantasy VII. I couldn't get into that joint, bro. I tried my best. Yeah, that is facts, man. Season 3 of Dragon Ball Fighters is fucking amazing. Like, it's literally the best iteration of the game so far, bro. And they're definitely about to have a balance patch next month. I mean, this month. And so yeah, it's only gonna get better, man. It's literally the best time to get into Dragon Ball Fighters, dude. A lot of characters, a lot of tech. It's all kind of shit out there, bro. It's actually kind of overload. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely get out there, man, and grind that out. But yeah, I can't really think of no other games that kind of like stood out to me, man. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some though. I just off the top of my head, I can't really remember. But yeah, I do feel like this gen has been pretty damn good, man. I think it's been pretty damn good. I'm not really a shooter guy, but I know COD. It's been some good ones, been some bad ones. I definitely didn't like none of the battlefields that came out this gen. Battlefield 4 was the best one. That was just a port. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I didn't really like none of those, man. I'm kind of out of the loop with shooters. I want to talk about this real fast. So before I get into next gen or whatever, sports games are kind of like in a weird spot right now, right? Got your Maddens, got your 2Ks, you got shit. What else is out there, man? You got UFC, and my whole thing was like, because 2K, I think 2K just launched. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying. I think 2K is the worst company out right now. I don't think no other company is worse than 2K. Dead ass serious. And this is not, uh, you know, this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at a game like NBA 2K, bro, and their whole model is for you to spend money for like everything in that game, bro. They know the popular mode, so they're gonna charge you to do shit. It was a video I think a couple days ago of people playing 2K, and niggas was missing layups. Niggas, like, now mind you, right? These niggas are supposed to be in the NBA, right? Niggas is not missing layups like that, bro. You have to actually pay to make sure you don't miss a layup. How fucking crazy is that? You know, how fucking crazy is that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do cosmetics and shit like that, but for them to actually tie it to your player, bro, and this is something that 2K's been doing for a very long time, and that's the reason I stopped supporting these niggas. I'm like, bro, you can't even grind. You have to spend money because you don't want to get left behind, and they know that. You know what I'm saying? And people's like, oh, well, these need competition. I'm like, competition is not going to help 2K. 2K already has the fucking scene. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Madden, to where you don't, like, Madden Online is so different than 2K Online, because Madden Online, you're just playing head to head. Yeah, you do have MUT. That's a whole different scene, though. Like, if you just want to play one on one against somebody, use the regular teams, you don't have to spend anything. And everything online for 2K, money. Ultimate Team, not Ultimate Team, my team, money. My player, money. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy to me, bro. And like, and people still defend that shit to this day. It's literally one of the worst practices in gaming, bro. I cannot support that. There's no way I should have to pay to make a layup, bro. A layup, not even a shot. A layup. And they'll be like, oh man, it's crowded in there. You don't make. I'm like, bro, niggas make layups, bro. Niggas is not missing layups, bro. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not like 2K. I do not like that company. Now they got the license for the NFL to make, like arcade games, bruh, and watch niggas gonna have to pay for fucking shoulder pads and visors and mouthpieces and all this other dumb shit because these niggas continue to just drain people. You have to spend at least $200 on 2K to be even relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not about to grind this game out and play through that whack ass story they put out every year. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that, bro. Just give me the buck. You're not gonna do that. Niggas is paying right off the bat. Niggas is going from 60 to 85. They spending 50 off rip, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just feel like if sports games was able to, how can I say, take do every other year, I think we'll get a better product. You know what I'm saying? As far because with sports games, I always tell people, man, it's hard to innovate and it's hard to simulate simulation. It's hard because like in a football game, it's so many variables, bro. Like it's not like golf. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not controlling everybody on the field, bro. It's hard to do that. So people like stop complaining about it, bro. You either like it or you don't, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like gameplay, I'm not like the bullshit practices that these companies use, but it's hard, man. Enjoy the game for what it is. It's not real football. It will never be real football because they're not human. You're not controlling everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird, bro. But let's get into next gen because next gen, I don't know, bro. Like I'm hyped for it, but I think like the silence from these companies and the shit that people are saying, in a sense, it's kind of like making me wary, bro. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like PS5, you ain't getting one of those, bro. It's that shit is gonna be bad trying to get. I thought the PS4 is gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be even worse with the PS5 because they do have all the hype, bro. They have all the hype right now. You know what I'm saying? Spider Man, hype. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet and Clank, hype. Demon Souls, hype. Like all this shit is hype, bro. Everything is hype, bro. Like it's gonna be so hard to get a PS5, bro. It's gonna be brutal. But I think the main thing is these third party games, man. Really gonna have to save us, dude. They gonna have to save us because it's gonna be. I think first party's gonna be a little bit dry. After like the initial launch, I think PlayStation does have a pretty decent launch. Don't know what the hell is launch on the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Godfall to me looks trash. You know what I'm saying? I really don't believe in Godfall. I can't really get behind that shit. Like the more I see it, the more I just like, yeah, I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that. So I look at games like like Avengers, like I was saying earlier, man. I think you know the upgrade to that, I think is gonna be good. I'm still waiting to see what the fuck Madden is gonna look like. Call of Duty, because those are the games we're really gonna be playing. It's gonna be no different than last coming into this current gen, bro. What was we playing? 2K, Battlefield, Madden, COD. It's gonna be the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Cyberpunk, which I think is an L on the way. I think that game is gonna be an L. Cyberpunk is gonna be a fucking L, bro. It's gonna be an L. There's no hype behind that, at least for me. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't see the hype in Cyberpunk. I just don't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like I'm not really fucking with that. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, man, I wish both companies was up to par when it comes to the hype of next gen. Because if it's just one, then it's kind of like, damn, dude. Like, I mean, it's cool, but it'll been better if Microsoft came out swinging with fucking Halo Infinite, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll make this holiday season even better. You know, but when it's only one, it's kind of like, okay, you could be hyped for that, but it's like, damn, I want more. You know what I'm saying? I want more as a gamer. You know, that's what I want. Because for me, damn, Xbox was Xbox was my shit, bro. Like, especially coming to this gen, I was almost a bot. I was, I was almost a bot, bro. I was close. I was teetering, bro. I was like, I was looking like cyborg, half human, half bot. I wasn't full bot though. I wasn't. I wasn't. And man, they just predominantly just got worse as the gen went on, man. It was just like, damn, what the fuck is going on over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on over there, bro? And I think them delaying Halo was the right move, but it definitely hurt the hype for next gen. It's giving people only one, how can I say, one thing to kind of focus on. So it's gonna make it even harder. There's like no balance. Because I feel like if Halo would have came out like fire, oh, the hype would have been there for both consoles easily, easily. It would have been there for both consoles, man. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. I'm definitely gonna talk about devs and all this shit in a little bit, but it was something I was just like, damn, man. Like one is just already out the race, bro. And you heard about Microsoft only doing, I think it's like under 1 million units, bro. I think they already know. I think they already know. It's like shit, man. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to get an Xbox One. I mean Xbox Series X. I'm sure of that. Dead ass. I'm pretty sure of that because it's gonna be so hard to get a PlayStation 5. I think the focus is gonna be way over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do feel like, Xbox still have a strong fan base, man. Whether, you want to believe it or not, they really do. And, you kind of have to look at it in a sense to where the hardcores are going to get the system. They're going to get it. It's nothing you can, you know, you can't doubt that. They're gonna get the system. So, but I do believe there are going to be some available. I do. I don't think the Xbox Series X is going to be sold out. And maybe they trying to lower the count to make it seem like it's gonna be sold out. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like the Xbox One. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling it. It's kind of is an Xbox One now. That's fucked up. No, but I do feel like they're gonna be some out there. I think the rush for the Xbox is not gonna be as big as the PlayStation 5, but I feel like it will pick up once people realize they can't get a PlayStation 5, they're gonna want to get something. So I think it'll work out for both companies. But I want to talk about these devs, right? And this is no disrespect to a dev, none, because I know it's hard work. I'm not technical. I don't know what you guys do. I know it's hard work, and we all appreciate what you guys do when you guys put out bangers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sucker Punch. Shout out to fucking Insomniac. You know what I'm saying? All you boy Remedy. All the good ones, man. I'm not about to say her name on. But what I won't ever do, is feel bad for a developer. Can't do it. I won't feel bad if their game doesn't sell. I won't feel bad if their game is shitty. I won't feel bad for them. And I never have and I never will. Because when you have a service or something you're trying to get people to buy, that's your job to get people to do it. And it's a lot of people that was kind of feeling somber for 343 because they put out that shitty ass demo. That they knew this game wasn't going to be ready by fall or holiday. They knew that. You could say, oh, they was forced by Microsoft I mean, nobody in their right mind could look at that demo and say, oh man, that shit was fire. I just and low key, I've been wanting to say something about this shit for a very long time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I was sitting there, right? I forgot. I think I was watching it with, I forgot who the hell I was watching this shit with. Maybe it was with Real. I don't remember. But I was sitting there, I was like, man, I wasn't even paying attention to the graphics, bro. I'm like, it look pretty decent. It's whatever. The gameplay was very underwhelming. Very, and I was saying, I'm like, bro, go back to when they revealed Halo 4 and Halo 5. Even though Halo 5 campaign was trash, just go back and look what they showed. It's nowhere near as dull and boring as what they showed for Halo Infinite. It was terrible. It was terrible. You know, strictly on gameplay alone. And people, then they talk about, it's COVID, this and that. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear that, bro. Sorry, this game wasn't close. It's not like you guys had a few months, what I'm saying, for the game to be finished, and then, you run through some hiccups or whatever. That's understandable. Like a la Avengers, what I'm saying, they was working through COVID trying to get their game launched this year. And, for what they put out, I think it's pretty damn good considering the circumstances. But this game wasn't close. You delayed it a whole year. You delayed it a whole year. So that lets me know this shit was not close to being done. Stop trying to put out unfinished shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the norm now for companies to push these games out and then we'll have a patch in 2 weeks. Oh well da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like day one patches. That's like the biggest thing, because I know they have deadlines and shit like that, but come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really feeling it, man, and I don't feel bad because a lot of people was criticizing it, man, and people was trying to say, oh, it's they trying to place the blame on everybody else. 343, I don't know what the hell they doing with Halo, bro. Halo 4, good campaign, shitty multiplayer. Halo 5, shitty campaign, cool multiplayer. The multiplayer was actually fun in Halo 5. They can't make a complete Halo game, bro. I think Reach was no. I don't even think Reach was terrible at multiplayer. Nobody even liked that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody even liked that shit, man. So I was just kind of looking at it like, damn, why are people defending these people, bro? Like, and then some people's like, oh, you don't know what it takes to make a game. That's facts. I don't. But I see other people releasing games during this shit. The same thing, bro. You guys showed a build of a game that was not ready. It's old. It look like it's alpha. It don't even look beta, bro. It look alpha. With the visuals and the pop-ins. But my whole thing was the gameplay was ass. If you have an ass game, bro, that's on you. Straight up. Can't blame nobody but yourself, man. Pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, anything, bro. I don't feel bad for these people, bro. Shenmue 3, another one, bro. That's like the biggest fucking L this gen. Motherfuckers funded that shit, bro. And it still came out shitty. Shitty as fuck. I have not seen one person say they like Shenmue 3. Shout out to my boy John. I haven't seen nobody say it like that game, bro. I haven't seen not one person say it. I'm not into Kickstarters. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. That's y'all job, man. Make it happen. Cause it's like letting somebody borrow some money, bro, and you know what I'm saying? You never get it back. That's what some of these developers are, bro. Like, oh yeah, just buy our game and we'll fix it eventually. And these are not like, because all games have bugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can't. It's hard to debug a game. I know that for a fact. I've heard developers say it. That's every game has them, bro. Every fucking game. Especially the bigger the game is, the harder it is to do that. So it's understandable. And and those hot fixes are fine. But if your game is shitty, bro, that's on y'all, man. Straight up. Should have went a different route. Should have choose a different theme. I don't know what the hell y'all should have did, bro. But The fact that I'm not defending nobody. If it's shitty, it's shitty. And that's okay. Everything can't be good. Everything can't be good, man. No matter how good the developer is or how bad the developer is, a bad developer can make one good game. And a good developer can make a bad game. It can happen to anybody. That's just the risk you take when you're in the business, man. And every game is going to be received different, depending on the genre, depending on what it looked like. And like first impressions are going to be so evident going forward because these games they're gonna start costing $70 now. It's gonna start costing 70, bro. So just think about that. $70. If your game don't look crazy off rip, it's gonna probably fail. You know? It's gonna probably fail. It's gonna probably fail. So, take into account of that, bro. Like that Black Myth game, I don't even know if that shit's gonna even come out, bro. But I'll buy that joint off rip. I'll buy that shit off rip. First impressions, man. Fire. Ratchet and Clank. Fire. That's what you want. That's what you want, man. First impressions, dude, means a lot. First time we seen Marvel Spider-Man, bro. Instant cop. God of War. Instant cop. Instant cop. That's what you want from these games, man. We don't need, you know, because yeah, it could get better over time. I think Marvel Avengers is one of those games for me. It's like when I first seen that game, I thought the game looked well. When I first seen, it, I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm with it. I'm down with it for a Marvel game. Boom, that first war table. Oh wait, oh wait, terrible. But when they showed the game again, I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot. The beta, I think betas are huge. Don't be afraid, man. Respond to the community and let them see, let them tell you what's wrong with the game and see if you could do it in a manageable time or give them a timeline or something, bro. It's all about communication, man. But if you think people are just gonna see a shitty game first sight, then we don't get to play it at all. I mean, of course, you can't do everything for a beta. I'm just talking about certain games. Give us a beta, bro. Let us play the game. Let us play the game. Let us see what's really going on with this shit. And, even if it's behind a pre-order 1 week, and then open for everybody else next week, well, whatever. Because those are the hardcore fans, right? The hardcore fans, once they see a game, they pre-order right away. Boom, I want that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the COD people, that's the 2K people, Madden people. That's just like the mentality, you know what I'm saying? If you see something you like, you pre-order right away. So I look at it to like this. If you could do that, you know what I'm saying? Then I think people will be more lenient. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about communication. A lot of these companies don't give a fuck, bro. I mean, most of them really don't care. They want you to buy the game at the end of the day. That's all they really want from you. They don't really want nothing else. But again, that goes back to me. It's your job to make me want to buy the game. And if you can't accomplish that, then that's on you. So yeah, I never feel sorry for devs, man. I don't. I don't. I don't hear about workloads. I don't want to hear about none of that shit because you signed up to do that, bro. And you know what's saying? That shit only comes out for the most part is when the game underperforms. It only comes out when they underperform. It doesn't. It. Whatever, bro. What up, Jabari, man? You know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it to where you have to just kind of come to terms with that. And I mean, you don't want nobody losing their job or nothing. No, you don't want that, bro. I mean, that's kind of common sense. But at the same time, you don't want to. I'm not. I'm not in that deep with that. I don't really think about stuff like that, man. Because we all got our own lives, man. Is the game good or not? Simple as that. There's nothing more to it for me. Is it good or not? Is there anything in the game that's gonna catch my eye? Now I've had games that caught my eye that was an L. you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I took a lot of L's this gen, bro. I think I'm probably gonna do that next episode. L's of this gen. I took a lot of them. Oh my god. But that's we know. But they did their job though. They got me to want to buy the game, and they did that, and I respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude, this is how I look at things. I don't really dig too deep one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like so this is my last time, and I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. So I definitely want to kind of get into this because people act like you can't have a preference, right? It's all about preference. Preference and being a fanboy is two different things. it's it's so different, and people try to merge the two, and you can't do that. We all have preferences, bro. We like a certain brand of coffee, all right? We like coffee. Got a certain brand of coffee, man. We like a certain alcohol beverage. I'm a Hennessy guy, whiskey guy. You know what I'm saying? I like my darks. Really don't mess with the lights too much. You know what I'm saying? Jordans over fucking Reeboks. I don't know what it is, but we all have preferences, man. And there's no difference when it comes to gaming. I mean, I look at it as sport. Like sports is like the perfect example, right? People buy jerseys, buy NFL, NBA, MLB attire. What's the difference in that than you liking Xbox or PlayStation? It's literally the same fucking thing. You're buying products of that certain thing, and you repping that certain thing. It's been going on forever, bro. People, the first time I ever really dealt with anything like this was Sega versus Nintendo. That's how I know. Sega versus Nintendo was actually the first time I've ever dealt with that. You know what I'm saying? I was a Sega guy. My homeboy was a Nintendo guy. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, man. And we all just talk about what we like, what we didn't like. I love like Vector Man and Toe Jam and Earl and all this. And he was talking about, oh, I like Mario and Zelda, woo, this and that. And it was cool, man. We all have preferences, man. But the difference is, fanboys don't criticize. Fanboys tunnel vision. Fanboy, they can't comprehend that something they like is doing something bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like for me, I'm a Bucks fan. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl champs this year, by the way. Tampa Bay. But hey, if you know me, bro, I'll roast the fuck out them niggas, man. I've been a Bucks fan since '97, bro. Just imagine all that losing. Just losing. Over. What up, King's Blood? What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Your boy is back, man. I'm about to get you on here one day, fam. But just imagine all that losing, bro. And I'm just dogging my squad, bro, over and over and over again. I'm still a fan of them, though. I'm still a fan. But I don't give a fuck, bro. If they ask, they ask, bro. You gotta call it what it is, man. And that's the problem, bro. Fanboying, these niggas don't see it. Don't matter how bad it is. And this goes for everybody, bro. Like the beginning of the generation for PlayStation 4 was ass. Facts. For Microsoft, bro, the last 3-4 years been ass. Keep it a buck. Motherfuckers can't keep it a buck, bro. And that's how you know they loyal to this brand, man. And when I say loyal, it's just like they only see the good and not the bad, and you can't really criticize a motherfucker for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is weird to me. For me personally, like for me, I really don't like. I predominantly game on PlayStation just because I gave my Xbox to my daughter because they didn't really have nothing. I'm not. I don't have Game Pass. I don't really care about none of that shit, bro. Even though I have Game Pass for my kids, though, they enjoy the hell out of that shit, bro. I think it's a good service for kids. You know what I'm saying? When somebody, for people who don't really care about, how can I say, they're not really into the news and all that shit, bro, about gaming, this and that. If you just want to play games, bro, Game Pass can't beat it, bro. Keep it in the buck. You got a lot of games on there. PS Now, I'm not familiar with it, but I hear my boy Jabari, he always talking about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna put that negative on your kid. Hey, fam. Hey, it is what it is. They got it. I had to go through it. They got to go through it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But yeah, dude. So I look at that shit. It's weird how like these people like Twitter is amazing, but it's actually sad in sometimes, bro. Because you see people just constantly just defend, and it's ridiculous to me. Me personally, I don't really have that much energy to defend something that or somebody or something that doesn't really give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I can't root for said, company like I root for a team. It's the same shit. But I'm not gonna be on fucking Twitter defending this shit every fucking day. And you know the motherfuckers who these neutral ass niggas, bro. You know how they get butthurt, right? just just talk about their preferred console. You know what I'm saying? Jokingly. You don't even have to be real. Just joke with these motherfuckers. And then they get all butthurt, bro. Niggas is writing paragraphs. Niggas is talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no. It's just weird, bro. Like, but I thought you're neutral, my nigga. Like, why are you that mad? You know what I'm saying? Niggas just be busting jokes, bro, and then niggas get butthurt over jokes over video games. That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yo, y'all motherfuckers are weird. And these are not kids. These are grown ass men and women. I seen it. I seen it. Like the whole games going to PC thing, right? I totally get where people are coming from. When Microsoft was doing this, like, damn, you already give them fucking free Xbox Live. Now you're gonna give them all the games too. Like, I get it. What's the point of owning that Xbox One? Xbox One X, S, all that shit. What's the point? If you have another platform that reaps all the benefits, plus more. I totally get that. I'll be mad too if I had an Xbox. I don't. I'd be like, damn, they got better graphics. You know what I'm saying? Like, Microsoft is just discontinuing consoles now and shit. Like, they just discontinued the X a couple months ago. It's like, damn, man. All right, yeah. Don't know if none of these games gonna be cross-platform no more. They keep going back and forth. As an Xbox fan, I'll be mad. You're telling me one thing, you're doing another. It's terrible. But it's cool. Like, you should be mad as an Xbox fan. But you got these other guys that's like, oh, well, it is what it is. It's like that type of mentality, It's just like, damn, man, you're defending this shit. It's terrible. Phil Spencer is literally one of the worst people in gaming. He's terrible. He's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible, bro. I don't know Phil. I never met him. But he's one of the worst people in the game. Guys just fill you with lies. He's like that nigga that's locked up, you know what I'm saying, pen paling a girl. Hey, when I get out, I'm gonna go this and that. Come out and he's still a bum ass nigga. That's what Phil Spencer is, man. Yeah, that's this guy. It is what it is. And I feel like Sony was that last gen. Last gen it was terrible, man. They didn't understand what the fuck they was doing. Now they rectified that with the PS4, and it looked like they understand that with the PS5. We have to wait and see. So there is room for change. not going to talk about Nintendo because Nintendo is just weird, bro. They kind of like in their own stratosphere. I have no, I don't know how to say nothing about it. Nintendo's just one of them weird, they're like the second, third cousin you never really see. You're related, but you know what I'm saying, like they are in the console thing, but they kind of over there, third, fourth, second, third cousin. See them only at the family reunions, maybe. Have no contact with them. They exchange numbers. I'm gonna hit you up. Never talk to him again. Maybe that first day, and then he's like, I'm good. I'm good." But yeah, man, it's pretty trippy, bro. I don't know, man. Like I said, again, it's nothing wrong with being a fan of something because we all are. No matter how you want to spin it, no matter how you want to do it, we all are fans of something, of multiple things. But you got these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna say it again: grown ass men defending trash. You got Nintendo dudes defending Mario, bro. Come on, fam. Come on, man. These are what they doing with that Mario shit is terrible, bro. That's what I'm saying. Nintendo, that's not the market for me, dude. I have a Switch. I don't even use it. That's not the market for me, man. I know they got some cool games on there. I don't know. I can't get with Nintendo. I don't know. I think I've kind of passed that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. Which is fine. And if you're a fan of that, that's cool. But we're in 2020. Their online is still shitty. People's defending that. People's defending you have to wear a fucking Batman utility belt to play online, bro. Niggas need a phone, fucking headphones. You need all this shit, bro, just to play online. Imagine walking down the street. Imagine sitting at Starbucks, bro. You need all these fucking pieces just to fucking play online. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's $20 a month, but you get what you pay for. That motherfucker should be $5. I mean, $20 a year. It should be $5 a year or free. It's terrible. They missing a lot of shit, bro. And I know people like the convenience of the Switch, and the Switch is garbage. It's a garbage console. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, you can like what you like, do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker call you out for being a fanboy, you probably are. You gotta say it, bro. You probably are. You're probably a fanboy. You don't even know it. You need an intervention. I respect motherfuckers who just come out and say, "Look, bro, it is what it is. I'm gonna fall on the sword for this shit." Even though it's weird, at least you're admitting it. A lot of these motherfuckers they don't want to admit it. They don't. It's weird. It's fucking weird, bro. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. The Block Podcast, bro. Episode 1. It's gonna be fun. Definitely gonna try to do this again. Probably not next weekend because I think I have some plans, but we're gonna see. I probably try to do it before the weekend, but yeah, cool, man. First episode, man, in the books. Make sure you guys share this out, man. Your boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm back. We're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely enjoyed this, man. This is kind of cool just to kind of talk about everything. Definitely want to get somebody on here sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? To chop it up, have some back and forth. So I'll probably do another, probably like 2 or 3. I'll say probably like 1 or 2 more episodes solo, then try to get somebody on here to chop it up on some shit. But anyway, man, I hope you guys have a good day. And I'm out, man. Peace. Take it easy.